Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WWE Extreme Rules 2018 preview and predictions video. Okay, let's be honest with ourselves. When's the last time we ever seen an Extreme Rules pay-per-view actually be extreme? Probably last time I've seen an Extreme Rules pay-per-view be extreme. Probably it was 2012. Maybe 2013. I'm not sure. 2014 was okay. But let's be real with ourselves. Does anyone give a flying fuck about this event? No. Did I watch one single episode leading up to this event to see what the storylines were or anything else? No. Don't give a flying fuck. Because I know at the end of the day, the main event's going to Roman Reigns, no matter what he's doing. It could be fucking, doing his laundry as being the main event. If he was scheduled to have a match with laundry to do his own laundry, he would be the main event of the fucking pay-per-view, no matter what it was. Guaranteed SummerSlam next month, we're seeing Roman Reigns in the main event, no matter what the fuck he's doing. If there's no world title match, it don't matter. This is downright pathetic. I've read rumors that Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns are main eventing the Extreme Rules event. There's no World Championship, number one contenders match, nothing. Neither one of them even have the Universal Championship. Truth of the matter is, AJ Styles and Rusev should be main eventing because they hold a world title match. They are competing over something that means something. What does Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley have anything to even remotely have any reason to be the main event of Extreme Rules? Please, someone tell me that in the comments below. This is ridiculous. Why does anyone waste their time watching this shitty-ass product is beyond me. There ain't nothing you're gonna watch that's unbelievable. I mean, I could watch WWE Raw and SmackDown, and watch them pre-recorded. Watch them after it happened on, like, a website or something, and skip all the fucking boring-ass commercials and see the fucking shitty-ass show itself just to get a hands-on update of what went on in the storylines. Not that I'm missing anything, but just for the hell of it. Now, I actually have no care in the world for this event. Why am I even gonna bother watching is beyond me. I've actually thought about watching a movie that I haven't seen at all. For Sunday night. That's what my plans are right now at this point. And watch it later on at another date. Because, to be quite frank with you guys, I'm not missing nothing, neither are you. Do I recommend watching this pay-per-view? Unless you're a guy that goes ahead, reviews these events, I wouldn't give two flying fucks about watching this unless you're a diehard WWE wrestling fan. I am slowly but surely not giving a flying shit what happens in WWE anymore. Half the time, I can't even fucking remember the United States champion who's carrying the belt. And that's Jeff Hardy. And that's pretty fucking sad because he's one of the most entertaining high flyers in WWE's history. So that's pretty fucking sad in itself. Daniel Bryan and Kane. What happened to this big return by Daniel Bryan? I know what I can tell you. Based on just that alone, Daniel Bryan and Kane, we may not be seeing Daniel Bryan re-sign with WWE after his contract's up. Because, honestly, he needs to be positioned in the WWE World title picture. Not in some tag team matchup that means nothing. The Bludgeon Brothers? What does Bludgeon Brothers and Daniel Bryan have anything to do with each other? Okay, so I listen to JD from New York 206 on YouTube. His reviews on these events. He said that this storyline started over them bumping into each other. For them bumping into each other. Why would they bump into each other in any way, shape, or form? And not to mention, even if they did, why would the Bludgeon Brothers go after Daniel Bryan for any other reason outside of the fact that they are told to do so by Vincent Kennedy McMahon? This is utter disgrace to Daniel Bryan's return. Kane should not even be with Daniel Bryan. This is just a fucking cover-up thing to give Daniel Bryan something to do, because they really don't want to put him in the main event spot for SmackDown's World Championship match because of the fact they don't know if he's going to resign or not, based on their negotiation issues possibly, or what have you. But you're guaranteed that you may not see Daniel Bryan return after September the 1st. We may not see him after that. SmackDown Live last week in August may be his last show that he shows up at. If he even shows up at it. I don't know. So they better get some negotiations going. Get this man in the main event spot in August for SummerSlam, or we ain't seeing Daniel Bryan stay with WWE. Because I can't imagine Daniel Bryan settling out for a tag team matchup with fucking Kane unless it was absolutely necessary because they were worried that he wouldn't stay with WWE. Sorry about that. So, those are my two biggest gripes. Daniel Bryan and fucking Roman Reigns. What a joke. That alone spells to me a shitty Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Now, let me get into the matches. I'll tell you guys my personal opinion about this, and we'll get on with the rest of the review, the preview and predictions video. We're having the New Day, Kofi Kingston, Big E, Xavier Woods, and Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods compete against Sanity with Eric Young, Aleister Wolf, and Killian Dane in a tables match. On the pre-show. Are you fucking kidding me? Why would this match not be on the main card? You got New Day, who's the top-notch fucking tag team for the last 3-4 years now, and you're going to put them on the pre-show with Sanity, who is a top-notch Bray Wyatt ripoff on NXT that got over. But then we, on the other hand, with the main card, we got Finn Balor and Baron Corbin. Based off of a fucking storyline that Finn Balor thinks that Baron Corbin's a kiss-up to Stephanie McMahon Helmsley. Are you guys listening to what I just said? Why in the hell... And this is just a singles matchup. This is not an Extreme Rules match. It's not a no holds barred match. It's not anything of the kind except a regular singles match. Why the fuck wouldn't this be on the freaking pre-show? The fuck out of here with this bullshit. What a fucking joke. Who do I think is gonna win? I think Sanity is gonna beat the New Day. This is their first match debuting on pay-per-view type quality. They're going to win this match. And I think it's probably going to be good. I might tune in to watch it. Alright, Alexa Bliss defending her women's championship match in an Extreme Rules matchup against Nia Jax. Does anybody care? Does it really matter who fucking wins? Not really. More than likely, it's going to be Alexa Bliss winning by some screw job finish maybe Mickie James is going to come down to the ring and help her. Not that Mickie James and Alexa Bliss have been real close on television, probably, at all. So, who fucking cares? And I don't give a shit. Alexa Bliss wins. Braun Strowman. Well, actually, I'll forget about Braun Strowman right now. Finn Balor and Baron Corbin. I think Finn Balor will win this matchup. Even though I think this is an absolute joke to the Extreme Rules pay-per-view and its whole gimmick to what it's all about. It shouldn't even be on the main card. It should be on the pre-show. Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens in a steel cage match. Why are these guys having a matchup? I have no idea. What do I think's going to happen? I think Braun Strowman's going to win, hands down, beat fucking Kevin Owens' ass, and that's it. Braun Strowman is going to bury Kevin Owens. And I mean, Kevin Owens is being buried on television. If a porta potty doesn't spell buried, I don't know what will. I mean, literally, that was a fucking joke from what I heard, based on reviews from what I listened to on YouTube. And a fucking porta potty, really? I mean, like, how could you not? That's like they're just one step closer to saying, "Sorry, Kevin, you're buried. Go fuck yourself. You have no business on this program. Go somewhere else." Might as well say your career's down the fucking toilet. Unbelievable. Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, I don't give a shit. Braun Strowman wins. He wins by pinfall in the middle of the ring. Jeff Hardy and Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. Now, granted, I think Shinsuke Nakamura should be WWE Champion right now. That's what I believe. I don't think that Shinsuke Nakamura should be challenging for the United States Championship. I think Shinsuke Nakamura should have won the championship from AJ Styles at WrestleMania and then find something for AJ Styles to do elsewhere. Or have them compete back and forth for the title and do the same kind of thing they did before. But having AJ Styles still be champion, I think was a mistake. From what I heard on JD from New York of 206 on YouTube, his opinion was to go ahead and just have Shinsuke Nakamura beat Jinder Mahal, AJ Styles wins the Royal Rumble, and then we get to see AJ Styles win the WWE Championship from Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania, and then we get to see Shinsuke Nakamura turn heel on AJ Styles the same way that they did it before. Do I agree with that idea? Yeah, that would probably work out a lot smoother than the route that they went on. So, yeah. Now, Jeff Hardy and Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be a very interesting matchup. Especially the fact that these two men have never faced off in a one-on-one pay-per-view matchup before. Honestly, I think that WWE makes the United States Championship very legitimate. It can be used for a main event matchup at pay-per-views if they really wanted to, based on the star power they put behind the belt. And Jeff Hardy is definitely one of those guys you can put in a main event and people will be very happy and joyful at the end of the show. Now, granted, as I already mentioned, Roman Reigns is the star player in all this. A title don't mean shit. A fucking world championship don't even mean anything to be in the fucking main event. But Roman Reigns is all what it's about. So whatever. Jeff Hardy, I think, is going to lose the WWE United States Championship to Shinsuke Nakamura. I think that this is the right person to give the belt to. You didn't do the right job with Shinsuke with the WWE Championship. He should be placed as a U.S. champion. I think that's where they should have placed him to begin with. I think he needed to work as a mid-card champion. Perform very well. He's done that before in New Japan. He was the IWGP Intercontinental Champion at one point before he left, and he made that title very prestigious. Not to mention, a couple of times it main evented a couple of their big shows. So, Do I think that Shinsuke Nakamura should have been in the United States title hunt? Yes. I think that's where he belongs right now. He's not, in my personal opinion, I don't think he's ready for a main event spot because they haven't worked him up to that main event spot. Do I believe he's a main event player? Yes, I do. I don't think that this is something that, because he didn't win the WWE Championship, should stunt his career or stop him from progressing into that main event spot picture. So I do believe that we are eventually going to see Shinsuke Nakamura as world champion, as long as we can get him to stay within the company long enough to do that. So yeah, I think Shinsuke Nakamura is going to beat Jeff Hardy for the U.S. Championship. Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins, one-on-one for the Intercontinental title in an Iron Man match. 30-minute Iron Man match. I think Dolph Ziggler is going to lose this title. I think Seth Rollins is going to win back the Intercontinental Championship. He ain't got no spot in WWE's main event for the Universal Championship. So why not just give him the fucking title anyway? Give him some more work to do with some mid-card performers and help build them into something. Eventually leading to Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre to have a rivalry with each other, and I think that will work out great, and they could be placed on in the main card for SummerSlam. I think that would be very good for both of them. The Bludgeon Brothers defending their SmackDown Tag Team titles against Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan and Kane. Daniel Bryan and Kane are not winning the WWE Tag Team titles. Sorry to tell you, Bludgeon Brothers retain. Carmella versus Asuka in a singles women's championship match with James Ellsworth suspended above the ring in a shark cage. How many fucking times they gotta do a fucking shark cage? They did this with Jericho and fucking Kevin Owens last year at 2017's Royal Rumble pay-per-view. What the fuck does he need to be in a shark cage? Ban him from ringside. Or he is fired from the company. What is so fucking hard here? These people are fucking mental. You guys are probably saying to yourself, well, you're kind of mental. You're sitting here talking to a camera and screaming like a raving lunatic. Well, guess what? I have a reason to. This is fucking insanity. Jesus Christ. Carmella is going to retain the title against Asuka. I don't think Asuka is going to win the championship ever. I don't see Asuka ever winning this championship. This woman is getting so screwed over, it's sickening. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt defending their tag team titles on Raw against the B team of Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. What a fucking joke. Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy retain the titles. They win if they fucking beat Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt for their tag team titles, they need to just take Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt and dump them on the side of the fucking show. And forget about them. Just give them the pink slip and tell them to go have a happy future endeavors. And go fuck themselves. Because that's just sickening. You don't make them lose to a joke tag team like that. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt are going to win and retain their tag team titles. Let me see here. What else have I not talked about? Okay, so just the last two matches are AJ Styles and Rusev for the WWE Championship in just a regular singles match. Not Extreme Rules. Apparently they don't feel the need to up the ante on this matchup, so they just gave it a regular match. Alright. This is, of course, going to be AJ Styles retaining his championship. I think this is going to be a defining moment in Rusev's career. Even though he's not going to win, this is going to define him as a guy that they can consider to put as a main event player. With the crowd being so behind Rusev like they do with Daniel Bryan, I think Rusev, if he performs very well in this matchup, we are going to see Rusev win a WWE Championship very, very soon. Eventually, we are going to see that happen. I think they probably might give him the damn title at SummerSlam against AJ Styles, if this match goes over well. So hopefully, with Rusev's luck and in-ring performance, he will be given another WWE Championship match where he actually wins the WWE title. Now, if you want to position a guy where he hasn't been doing a whole lot of anything for the last few years, but he has a lot of momentum and a lot of people behind him in what he is doing in the middle of that ring, and then on top of it, he's got a huge crowd reaction. His matches have been pretty damn solid in every aspect of the word. Put him in the fucking main event and have him win the damn WWE title after this. If his match goes over very well with the crowd, have him win the title at SummerSlam. There is nobody on that roster right now positioned, in my opinion, that should be taking the title from AJ Styles, except for maybe Rusev. He's the best guy to go with. He's guaranteed. He's signed with WWE. I think he's okay with his contract. I'm not quite sure on that. If that's the case, and they may have to get him worked out with his contract. But they need to sign him and get him the WWE Championship. If you're not going to give the title to Daniel Bryan, fucking give it to Rusev. Most definitely Rusev. So yeah, AJ Styles is going to retain his championship. And then the last thing is Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. I really don't give a shit. You all know what's going to happen. Bobby Lashley is going to lose. Roman Reigns is going to win this matchup, hands down, no problem. What is my recommendation? I hope a lot of people view this video, but my videos don't get viewed so much because I'm not a super popular channel on YouTube. But I hope that if anybody does watch this, and anybody is going to Pennsylvania for this Extreme Rules event, please, by the love of God, when Roman Reigns comes out, just leave the fucking arena. Don't give your time, your breath, your energy to Vince McMahon and his childish antics by going ahead and giving him the pleasure of annoying you. Just get up. After Rusev, I'm pretty sure Rusev and AJ Styles will be the main event. Will be the second matchup. The second to last matchup. Behind, they're just going to be just right before Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley. And if any of you have any care in the world to prove how sick and tired you are of Roman Reigns, don't boo him. Don't go ahead and say a bunch of random chants that mean absolutely nothing to nobody. Just leave. Just get up out of your seats and leave and have an empty arena for them to perform in. Forget about booing. Forget about voicing your opinion. You ever heard of the saying, actions speak louder than words? Well, guess what? If you get up off your ass, out of your seat, go home, and forget about this shitty fucking last matchup, you will show Vince McMahon how you truly feel about Roman Reigns. Fuck the boos. Fuck the hating. Fuck all of it. Just get up and leave. Because he ain't worth your time sitting there and being aggravated and annoyed and being totally disappointed by. You're going to get, basically, this matchup is going to be a Jinder Mahal Roman Reigns match for Money in the Bank. And there was no fucking happy ending with that. That was just shit all around. But anyway, guys, leave your comments and opinions down below. I'll get back to you on that. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And if you like the video, hit the like button. And thank you very much and have a great day. Bye.